Hey guys, so today I'm going to share with you my planner supply collection as well as how I store everything. So I store all of my planner supplies in this 6-drawered unit I think I got from Walmart, but I'm sure you can find it in a lot of different places. And I liked it because of the bright colors, but other than that, I really didn't have any purpose for picking this particular one. So let's go drawer by drawer and I'll show you exactly what I keep in here. The first drawer is probably my favorite just because it is so cool to look at. This is all of my washi tape. And I realized that this is a little extensive and I plan to clear it out a little bit later, maybe in March, to do like a whole spring cleaning sort of deal. But right now, this is everything that I have. And in this front drawer, this little partition spot, I like to keep all of the thin washi I have. A lot of this stuff is from Etsy or Michaels. So I keep the thin ones up here because I use them most often. And then it's kind of just a mix through the rest. I really have no organizational method. The ones up front start to tend to be more of the ones that I use more often just because they're closer. But it goes all the way back to one more row past where you guys can see. So I just kind of keep them here. I really wish I could think of a better way to organize them, but when I used all of these like clear acrylic storage containers in here, it just filled up so fast and I couldn't store all of my washi. And this is kind of like a guide to my washi purchasing. When this drawer is full, I am done. I can't buy any more. So I am on a washi buying break till I clear this out and figure out which ones I want to keep and which ones I'm going to donate or give away to friends. On to the second drawer, and in this drawer I keep all of my pens and pencils and any sort of writing utensils I might want to use. I have a lot of these Stabilo pens, some different color Papermates, some of the Target Dollar Spot pens, and just a bunch of different Sharpies and stuff. There really is no organization to this either, and I tend to not use these very often because I carry the ones that I really like in my planner supply kit that I always have with me. This little bin holds all of the small post-it flags that I like to use to mark days and meetings and stuff before I actually do the layouts. You'll see this I think I showed it to you in my planner supply kit and Erin Condren first impressions video, but I plan on doing a how I organize my planner before I do like my designs and everything in an upcoming video. So if you want to see how I use those, stay tuned for that. I have these erasers that I found from Target. Really don't have a reason to have these besides the fact that they're super cute. There's like donuts and stuff. Then there's also these page flags to decorate with and some very large gold paper clips in the bottom. So this holds a lot of my smaller sticky note pads. I have a bunch from the Target Dollar Spot, just tons of sticky notes all stacked on top of each other. There really isn't a method to this besides like size and what like theme is going on this month, because it's Valentine's month. I have a lot of the Valentine's ones on top. So the farther back you go are the more not using right now sticky note pads, as well as the really big like post-it note sheets are down there. I have some binder clips, some of those half ones, and these are out of season post-it notes are back here. So I have like Christmas back there. And I also have the coveted page flags that everyone's talking about. I just found them recently, so I'm really excited to design with these and use them in my spread. But that is all that I keep in the second drawer, because the third drawer is where things get even more notepad obsessed. On to the third drawer. This is where I keep all of the large notepads I have, and I've divided them in a system that kind of makes sense to me, but I don't really know if it'll make sense to everyone else. So on this side are all of the ones that are the weekly divided ones, so it has like all of the dates of the week and you can like write in what tasks you have. So I like to keep those all together because these are actually my favorite ones I have. And these all have like writing at the top, I think. So they just like write this down to do, and then I have more obscure notepads at the bottom like Hello Kitty and then a Halloween one. And in this stack is just everything else. So there's this cute little owl one, this like chevron pattern, some heart ones, more Valentine's ones, and then this one. I think all of these are from the Target dollar spot. I don't think any of them aren't. Then in the back, I keep these sticky notes that I got from an Etsy shop. I'll link it down below. It's like Lady Divag Hound. I'm not entirely sure, but they're just really cute little decorative sticky notes that I tend to just throw back here because they're kind of hard to store anyway else. On to the fourth drawer. This is also one of my favorite drawers. It's where I keep the majority of my stickers. So on the right side, I keep the larger sheets. And right now it's mostly just Valentine's stuff I got from dollar stores or Target. And then in this back section are these like thicker cardboard kind of stickers. So they are in this like book set, so they're still stickers, but they're a lot thicker. And I think these are from Joann's or Michael's. And then there's these like what are this? It's like a papery, canvasy material. I don't know what material they are because it's just not coming to me. But these are also from Target. I have a bunch of those. And then these were larger sheets from Joann's that I cut down so that they're easier to carry. On this side is all of the sticker sheets that I have. I take them out of their plastic packaging just because they fit better in here, and I have tons. Like, I don't know if I can really show you how many I have. And usually I organize them by time of year, so the ones that I'm using are on top and then the older ones are on bottom. But right now it's kind of just mixed all over the place. So I have these like Disney ones, there's some bows, and these like little robot computer monster things. There's just a bunch of different stuff in here for whatever I might want to use in any sort of design. And back here, let me take this out, is where I keep all of these small little samples from my shop, or if I have these little strips from like Five Below, I keep them in here. There are these little cards that I talked about in my planner supply kit that have like strips and stuff on them, and they're really easy to use. I have a bunch of those and just whatever random stickers that I want to keep safe and secure so I don't lose them, but they're not really pretty to look at if they're just laying out. The fifth drawer are where things get a bit messy just because I can't figure out how to organize this any better. On this side are all of those dollar sticker books you can find at Michael's or Joann's. So I have the Easter ones on top because I just got these. I'm so beyond, I can't get it in frame. I'm so beyond excited about this. Like, these are so cute. And then I have St. Patrick's Day, and then a bunch of Valentine's and just some random ones underneath of it. In the back, I have this kit that I got at Joann's. It's basically like a letter kit in this like mail postage theme. And so it has all these little pins and these cool little like note cards and stuff. And then I also have these small envelopes that tie like together. Don't really use these, and they're not really planner related, but I just tuck them in the back just in case I want them. On this side is where things get kind of out of control just because they're all different sized sticker sheets and I'm not sure how to organize them. So on top I have like puffy stickers like these school ones or these glittery cupcakes. And there's like more puffy animals. I have these like cameras. I'm not sure why they are in there. I need to put them somewhere else. Some like wildlife stickers. I have these larger Oh Hello sticker sheets that are out of season right now, so like Christmas and stuff. Some owls, the Hello Kitty ones, some Halloween ones. There's these like really sparkly hearts. These chalkboard ones, which I don't have anything to write on them with. So if you have any suggestions of good like pens that are white pens and stuff to use these, I would love to hear your recommendations. These cute dog stickers, more of those, and a bunch of these letter sheets that you can get from the Target dollar spot. Just a bunch of really large sticker sheets that just are kind of hard to arrange. So yeah, if you have any suggestions of how I can organize this drawer in a better way so I can remember what I have easier, that would be fantastic. So the last drawer isn't terribly interesting, but I thought I'd just show it to you anyways because it's the whole collection. This is where I store an extra felt heart envelope that I got from Target. Inside of it is a bunch of stuff I am collecting for this seriously awesome giveaway I'm planning at the end of the year. I know that's crazy that I'm planning a giveaway for December, but it's going to be amazing. So this packet includes all the stuff that I've collected so far. And this is a planner that I used to use to showcase my stickers at art shows. I don't know which page has a good example of what I'm talking about. Oh, here. So I will like pretend to design it and then leave it out at art show tables to show exactly how my stickers worked. This was before I had an Erin Condren, and I think I might eventually get a second Erin Condren to do this for future art shows, but right now this will just work. So I just leave it in here so I can bring it out whenever I need it. If I'm doing a craft show, which I haven't done in a while. On this side is all of my card readers. I have a lot of different ones. I have this Inuit one, some Amazon ones, and some Square readers, just so if I am at a craft show and I'm using a particular service, depending on what one I want to use, I have them all stored here. And then I have these plug adapters, really sexy things, because all of the plugs in our house or our apartment are two-pronged. Our building was built in 1927, and they still haven't updated everything to three-prong, and most of our stuff is three-pronged, so we have these adapters to make sure that we could actually, you know, like use the outlets in our house. So I just keep them in here. I'm sure there's a better spot to keep them. I just like to have them close at hand because this unit is kept under my work desk for Oh Hello, so there's a lot of plugs and stuff in there that we need to use for various things, so it's just easier to keep it in these drawers. So that is it. That is everything I keep in my planner supply storage, and that's all of my planner supplies besides what I keep in my planner supply kit on a daily basis. If you haven't seen that video and you want to see more of the stickers and all of the stuff I carry with me every single day, I will link that video below, as well as leave a place for you to click it on the screen. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any suggestions of planner videos or things related to planners that you would like to see, definitely leave those in the comments below. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!